Ladies and gentlemen, and cricket lovers all over the world, I know that it's quite heart-wrenching thing to realize that the great Jimmy Anderson has called it a day. Everybody has some sort of Jimmy anecdotes, and I'm not an exception to this. I too have it. I would just tell you how subtle, how quick, and why he would be called the great in the field of swing bowling. It was the year of 2014. India was playing against England. Sachin Tendulkar was batting. He was batting on 48 or 49. It was just the last over before the lunch commences. The fast ball bowled by Jimmy. There was an outside edge, and the ball went towards the boundary for four between the first slip and the second slip. And Jimmy was definitely not happy. He went back to the pavilion and was about to take the run up for the next ball, and suddenly Jimmy stopped. And it was quite a strange thing the way he stopped himself, and he started, signaling to the captain Alastair Cook and the vice captain Graham Swan. Everybody came, and Jimmy was having an animated conversation with all of them. And suddenly, England made a change in his fielding. The fielding, the style was absolutely refurbished. There were many slips put and other things, points, cover points, the third man area, everything was a total change. And I was absolutely bamboozled. I'm a layman, do not understand much of the technicalities. So I happened to ask one of my friends who was sitting next to me. He used to play for the Kalighat second division, and he explained to me that suddenly the wind has started blowing from the Ganga end, from the Ganga's side. The wind has started blowing, and the weather has suddenly started becoming quite windy. And he told that Jimmy would definitely be trying out swingers. And trust me, for the next five balls, Jimmy, started coming up with some lethal, unplayable in swingers, out swingers. Obviously, he could not get Sachin out in that particular over. But Sachin was definitely in a tough time. This might seem nothing, but the fact is, on that particular day, I realized that how great Jimmy was. The players playing under the blazing sun must be smelling lunch back at that point in time, but he was so quick and so subtle enough to grasp the situation that yes, the wind has started blowing. And then he suddenly started, the way he started signaling the captain and the vice captain will permanently remain etched in my hearts and minds forever. There is a comment that some people are born great, but I don't think the people are born great. Greatness comes to you after years of practice, perseverance, honesty, integrity, and of course the skills, the worth. If you don't have it, I don't think the chair deserves you, neither do you deserve the chair. Jimmy Anderson would definitely be forgotten years down the line, but the people who have seen Jimmy Anderson would forever remember that there was a great swing bowler. There was a magician with his eternal and fiery swings. Jimmy, there won't be anybody else like you. You'd always remain in our hearts forever. And I believe that Test cricket was legendary because we had Jimmy Anderson like you. That's great, Jimmy. Thank you for giving us all these years of entertainment. You were great. Bomb Yami.